third power and then take the square root. But from yesterday, we're going to take the root first. The second, or square root of 4, is 2. 2 cubed is 8. One more time. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 to the third is 8. One last thing. Both sides of the equation we raised to the third power and took the square root. Raised to the third power and took the square root. If you take an even root, you need an absolute value. Write that note down. Right over here. If you take an even root, must have absolute value. Raising to the 3/2 power means raise to the third power, take the second root or even root. Yes?
How did you get 8?
The square root of 4 is 2. 2 to the third power is 8. Because 4 to the 3/2 is really the square root of 4 cubed. This, same as this?
Oh.
Yeah? Okay. Back from the first couple weeks of class, solving x plus 5 equals 8 means x plus 5 is 8, and x plus 5 equals negative 8. X equals 3 and x equals negative 13. You don't need to film this kid. Again, we want to isolate the radical first. I still be thinking, what radical? Remember, fraction or rational exponents are radicals. Same thing. Subtract 3. So like the previous problem, we want this exponent to be a 1, so then there's no more radical. 3/2 becomes 1 if you multiply it by 2/3. It's reciprocal. Whatever you do to one side, let's do the other side. That's a 3. Cancel. So 4 minus x equals 8 to the 2/3 power. And you can go 8 squared is 64. The cube root of 64 is 4. Or the cube root of 8 is 2. 2 squared is 4. If you're not seeing that, then you can rewrite that in radical form. Cube root of 8 squared. These are the same. 2 squared is 4. Let's see, negative x. Oh, previous problem. We needed an absolute value because we raised both sides to the 3/2 power, which has an even root. And the denominator is the root. Even root. This problem, we raised both sides to the 2/3 power. 3 was the root. That's not an even root. No absolute value necessary. Okay, awesome. Memes have like skyrocketed in popularity like the last year or so. But I've been making memes since 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I was doing my student teaching at Orange High School in 2012, and I was making memes for my PowerPoints back then. One of the OG meme dudes. Warning. Yeah, write that down.